All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Amherst High School for Week 4 of the 2025 high school football season. It is the visiting Marathon Red Raiders and the home Amherst Falcons. Steve Maves alongside Amelia Warren here tonight as we get you ready for Week 4 of the high school football season. The first time Amherst has been home since Week 1 when they pounded St. Mary Catholic. They've been on the road to Fond du Lac and Colby the last 2 weeks, and they have been very successful. Marathon, on the other hand, 1-2 coming in, a loss last week to Loyal Greenwood 26-20. Before that, they lost a close one to Auburndale 14-12, but in Week 1, they shut out Pittsville 33-0. Amherst coming off of that 38-8 win over Colby last week. Very similar score in Fond du Lac against Winnebago Lutheran Academy in Week 2. That was a 35-8 win, and then here in Week 1 was a 47-14 win for Amherst over the St. Mary Catholic Zephyrs. It is a special broadcast here tonight as we'll have a halftime interview, more of a conversation. I talked to Shelly over Facebook the last couple days, and we're having a conversation at halftime about her induction into the WBCA Coaches Hall of Fame. We're going to step aside, come back with your starting lineups here in just a moment on Zaleski Sports.
It's more than a job. It's semi-annual bonus, free gym membership, retirement plan contribution, 11 paid holidays, and benefits start on day 1. Apply today. Electrical and mechanical maintenance and production jobs at WIAA Foundry make iron castings the world uses and trusts. Visit jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Equal opportunity employer. Women and minorities encouraged to apply.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
All right, you got it figured out? Click the Zaleski logo on the top right.
Tonight we're recognizing the defensive starters. Starting out with number two, a senior linebacker.
Go back.
Cannon Hodges.
Go up to the top right. Right underneath the logo.
Number 3,
The middle one.
a senior defensive back, Logan Hintz. Number 4, a senior defensive back, Sully Perkins.
Scroll all the way down.
Number 5, at linebacker, a junior, Aiden Nerdal.
Scroll all the way down where it says 1 out of 10 on the way
Number
bottom.
9, a junior defensive
Bottom
back,
right.
Tyler Loken.
Bottom right.
Number 12, a junior defensive back, Liam Connor.
Take that stream key.
Number 50 in the defensive line, a senior, Judah Cole.
Yeah, reset right there and copy it.
Number 55, a senior linebacker, Otto Engelmeyer.
And now put that back where you put the other one.
Number 60, a junior defensive lineman, Jesse Blanker.
Go back to Wirecast.
Number 66, a senior defensive lineman,
output.
Gibson Kenyon.
Output on the top, yep, that's fine.
And holding down the fort on the defensive line, number 79, a senior, Logan Gladowski.
Now hit that stream
The
thing on
Falcons
the top
are
again.
coached by Mark Lucek.
Click it again, there you go. Now it's blinking. Gosh darn it.
We want to thank Ben Phelan out of Stevens Point, Orthopedics, and Jody Waldenberger, 18. Also, the Amherst Fire District, EMS, and our fire trucks for being here. Thank you to the following families for your donations to sponsor our pet band students with snacks from our wonderful concession stand during our home football games. Thank you to April Zimmerman, Bethany
gonna help
Stokes,
me with something
Jessica
quick.
Wiseman, Rebecca Town, Heather Williams, the Graham family, Sarah Franson, the Engelmeyer family, the Zelo
Okay.
family, the Voss family, and Sarah
Refresh that
Truman.
page.
Thank you for the continued support of our music students who support our school and community.
And then reset and copy it again. Ben Stoll.
There's a flag on the play.
Right, go back to the output thing. Make sure in the big. Click that. Yep. Make sure in that the one above it.
Ball he plays at the 25-yard line.
Bill, can you call Trevor?
1st and 10 Falcons.
Okay, thank you. All right, kickoff return called back for a block in the back or a penalty. Amherst will start with it at their own 25-yard line, working south to north, right to left on your screen. It'll be Aiden Nerdal on the direct snap. He's going to get popped and taken out of bounds after a nice gain up to near the 34-yard line for the Amherst Falcons.
To the 33-yard line. 2nd down and 2.
On the end around is Sully Perkins off the right side. He's going to be stood up. Did he get the first down? That's going to be close. It's going to be right at the 35-yard line. And it's going to be an Amherst first down on the carry.
To the 35-yard line. 1st down, Falcons.
And up the middle for Aiden Nerdal. He is off to the races, to the 10, the 5. His stiff arms his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Amherst. Went right at Sawyer Barons, and Amherst is in the end zone
Aaron Nerdal. Aiden Nerdal.
for a 65-yard touchdown run. 65-yard gallop there for Aiden Nerdal, and 6-0 Amherst. Good start for the Falcons after having to start over on their possession. And in to attempt the PAT is Tyler Loken. Good snap, bad hold there, and rushing out is Gladusky looking to the end zone. And for back-to-back weeks, is going to find Loken. The two-point conversion is good. And another broken play on the special teams play turns into 2 more for the Falcons. We've played 1 minute and 52 seconds. It's 8-0 Amherst. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Meryl. Don't miss the 33rd Annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
Tyler Loken boots it away. It's going to be caught at about the 4-yard line and going to be taken down there on the return as Cameron Sessions. And Marathon will start their first possession at the 17-yard line. Tonight's ball game presented by Hoff Favor Realty. When it comes to real estate, you need someone you can trust to know every town, street, and deer trail in the area. Brett Favor of Hoff Favor Real Estate is here for you. Whether you're buying, selling, or just curious about real estate values, reach out to Brett Favor. True Thurs in at quarterback, the outstanding senior. Outstanding all-around athlete for Marathon. Direct snap right to True, and he's going to be bottled up there past the 20 to the 22-yard line. He'll gain 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 coming up for Marathon. A couple of games are in postponement right now in Zaleski Sports due to storms in the Eau Claire area. We'll get those to you here throughout the evening. Cadott and Grantsburg, along with Eau Claire North and Superior, the two that are in postponement right now. 2nd and 5 from the 22, under 9.5 minutes to go first quarter. 17 games on Zaleski Sports tonight. Nightly record to the edge, and Thurs throws it out, looking for Sawyer Behrens, the junior wide receiver. 3rd down and 5 coming up.
3rd down and 5.
9:16 to go. We'll go through all of our games here tonight on Zaleski Sports for you throughout our game here in Amherst. Fox Valley Lutheran already up 7-0 on Waupaca. That was a big upset last year in Waupaca when the Comets beat the Foxes. Back to pass, Thurs across the middle. It's going to be intercepted. Oh, dropped. Logan Hintz nearly had it in his hands, and then the receiver, Drew Wolfel, had to play defender, and he knocked it out of his hands. 4th and 5 coming up after an initial 5-yard carry from the Red Raiders. Looks like Tate Sonatag back to kick. Sonatag back to punt for the Red Raiders. High spiraling punt, a nice one there from Tate. Takes Hintz all the way back to the 35-yard line. He's going to go nowhere, taken down right there at the 35. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, we guarantee quality that you can trust. Give you some of those score updates here as we get them. As I mentioned, Eau Claire North and Superior in a weather delay. McGuanago up 7-0. 7-0 McGuanago over Oconomowoc. Neilsville Granton is in Durand, Arkansas tonight. They, I believe, are maybe in a weather delay there. Yeah, everybody's got their umbrellas up in Durand. 8-0 Amherst. Gladusky on the wheel route to Lusick. And Cal is going to get near the 40-yard line up to the 39. A gain of 4 on the play. And it's going to be 2nd down and 6 coming up for Amherst.
2nd down and 6.
Amherst will be in Loyal next week to take on Loyal Greenwood. Marathon will be at Colby. Back judge, hand up. Less than 5 to go. In motion goes Dylan Cook. Back to pass. Gladusky has 2 receivers, has Lusick, and he dropped it. Amherst had 2 receivers out there, Caden Yakush and Cal Lusick. One of them didn't run the right route as they were neck and neck with each other, right next to each other. 3rd and 6 coming up here for Amherst on their second possession, leading 8-0. Speaking of Loyal Greenwood and Colby, they're in a weather delay in Greenwood tonight as well. Run up the middle, first down and more. Aiden Nerdal, he will take it to the end zone. A 61-yard touchdown gallop there for Aiden, and it's 14-0 Amherst. 61 yards that time for Aiden. And Amherst leads 14-0 here with under 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. All Falcons early on. Run plays of many here for the Falcons, and they have been successful to say the least. Good start for Amherst. Tyler Loken now in to attempt the PAT. Again, they have struggled in this department so far this year in PATs and kickoff coverage, but that one is perfect, and the PAT is good. 7:59 to go in the first quarter. 15-0 Amherst. We're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Amherst leading 15-0 here in the first quarter. Tyler Loken in to attempt to kick it away, pardon me. And that one is another high boomer. Going to be taken at the 7-yard line by Cameron Sessions. He's going to be ripped down by the shoulder pad. It was an awkward tackle, but nothing egregious. And it's 1st and 10 for Marathon coming up. Great food and a wonderful family atmosphere await you at Whitetail Lanes in Amherst Junction. Pizza, burgers, sandwiches, wraps, appetizers, soups, and so much more. Lunch and dinner are served at Whitetail Lanes on Highway Q in Amherst Junction. Head over there after ball game tonight. 1st and 10 for Marathon. They trail 15-0, had 3 plays on their opening possession, and went 5 yards. Amherst has dominated so far. True Thurs under center now. The couple of backs behind him. True handoff off the left side. That looked like Xavier Pinter. And Xavier Pinter on the carry. Xavier, the leading rusher for the Red Raiders this year. That was his 31st carry of the year, 177 yards now after the gain of 5 on the play. Thurs back under center, split backs behind him. Receiver flanked out to the near side. Thurs will keep it himself, and off the left side, True's got green grass in front of him. 1st down for the senior quarterback. And the Red Raiders are up to the 45-yard line, 1st down Marathon. 1st and 10 Marathon, their first down of the evening.
1st down Red Raiders.
Amherst led 32-0 last week at one point, led 38-0 at one point last week, and went on to a 38-8 win at Colby. Off the right side, and he's going to be stonewalled there on the carry. It looked like Sessions. Up to near midfield. They'll put him at the 49-yard line, gain of 4 on the play. Last week, the Loyal and Marathon were tied at 14 at halftime. Marathon led 20-14 after the third quarter, and then Loyal Greenwood scored 12 unanswered in the fourth quarter to come away with that win last week. Thurs in shotgun now with Pintor to his right. High snap. True's going to keep it himself. Rush up the middle. He's going to be stopped at the Amherst 49-yard line. 3rd down and 4 coming up for Marathon.
3rd down and 4.
See how many of these games are not being played. Well, we got a lot of them that are. A handful that are not due to weather throughout the western part of the state. 3rd and 4 coming up here for Marathon. 5:20 to go here in the first quarter. A couple of receivers flanked out to the right side. In motion, Garrett Bracewell back to pass Thurs again across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Drew Wolfel. Drew slowed up a bit and did not come away with the catch. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. 4th and 4 at the 49, and back to punt it again will be Tate Sonatag. He had a beautiful punt the last time to Logan Hintz, a spiraling punt. And another beautiful punt. My goodness, it's going to bounce at the 16-yard line and then be caught there by Sawyer Behrens. Could have probably let it go a little further, but Behrens downs it at the 14-yard line, and that's where Amherst will start their next possession. Maple Fall Fest in Marshfield is this weekend, September 13th and 14th in Marshfield. Check out arts and craft vendors, the Kids Zone, and yummy food. Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Amherst will start at their own 14-yard line, leading 15-0. 7 minutes into this first quarter. 65 and 61-yard touchdown runs for the Falcons. Glodowski in the pistol, back to pass again, rolling out to his right. Wide open, he's going to look for Dylan Cook. He either had Cook or Lusick, went for Cook and overthrew him. Coach Lusick said beforehand that this was their best week of practice of the year. And in their first 2 drives, it looked just like that. Second and 10. Running back behind a 4 receiver set. 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Wide receiver screen is going to be caught by Perkins, and he's going to be taken down there. On the tackle, looks like Bracewell. Garrett Bracewell on the tackle. Gain of a couple, it's going to be 3rd down and long. Third down and 8 for Amherst. Two receivers far, 1 to the near. Glodowski in the pistol formation. 3rd and 8. In motion goes Cook. Back to pass again, looking for his receiver. He steps up, a lot of green grass in front of him. He slides in for the first down. Up to the 27-yard line. First down, Amherst. Amherst Family Foods continues to serve the community as a full-service grocery store with fresh local produce and so much more. With a hot food selection, dairy, dairy, frozen foods, produce, fresh fruits and veggies, and drinks. Get your groceries at Amherst Family Foods in Amherst. 1st and 10 for the Falcons at the 27-yard line. Back to pass again. One-step drop out of the pistol, rolling out to his right. Still looking, and he's going to tuck it and be driven out of bounds by Swain Stencil. Looked like Stencil on the tackle. It's going to be 2nd down coming up. A loss of a yard on the play, 2nd down and 11. And they're going to move it over to the far hash mark. Reset the play clock. 3:25 to go, 3:27 to go here in the first quarter. Hands it up the middle, Nerdahl again. Past the 30 to about the 31-yard line. Aiden Nerdahl on another carry. 3rd down and about 6 coming up for Amherst. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Third down and 6, 2:45 to go here in the first quarter. Cook in motion again. Glodowski back to pass, looking right, looking left, steps up, and he is going to throw it to nobody. And it's going to be 4th down coming up. First big stoppage there for Marathon. And Amherst will have to punt it away here. On the pressure was Drew Wolfel. Drew, another one of those outstanding athletes at Marathon. We've seen him in the Merriwood Conference for basketball and baseball. Fourth down and 6. Long pause, and Amherst is going to have to take a timeout. 2:36 to go here in the first quarter. Remind you that great things are happening at the Tomorrow River School District. Join the Falcon family. Are you ready to fly with us in Amherst? 14-0 Fox Valley Lutheran over Waupaca. McGuanago 13, Oconomowoc nothing. Iowa Scandinavia 14, Assumption 6. Lakeland 10, Mosinee 0. Abbotsford 13, and Pacelli nothing. Superior and Eau Claire North, I believe, was kickoff at 7:30. Looks like they're about to go. The windows are closed in Eau Claire tonight. Colby and Loyal Greenwood, they are still in a weather delay. One to keep our eye on is Wittenberg, Burnhamwood, and Stratford. Glodowski back to punt it away. Pressure is on, and Glodowski gets a nice punt away. Fair catch called for at the 34-yard line, and that's where Marathon will start. Cameron Sessions back there. They'll put him at the 35. Stratford 7, Wittenberg, Burnhamwood nothing, according to our scoreboard up there. Wittenberg driving. Nina and Kekana at Nina tonight. It's scoreless. Cadott and Grantsburg. That was another delayed game. Yep. Edgar and Marquette out of Illinois and DeForest tonight. Smashed off the line, but another tackle made by Cannon Hodges after a gain of a couple. Edgar 6, Marquette Academy nothing. Again, they're at beautiful DeForest High School tonight. And that's because of Rochelle moving to 8-man and not having time to reschedule for other teams. Wolf will back to pass, rolling out to his right, hit as he throws, and he's got his receiver open. That's Garrett Bracewell is going to be taken down in Amherst territory up to the 36-yard line. Beats Sully Perkins. As a first down for Marathon. True likes to throw it. That's his 60th pass attempt of the year. 3 touchdowns, 4 INTs. Almost had one in the first drive. Eau Claire Memorial and Marshfield. Marshfield leads Memorial 14-6. Spash 14, Wisconsin Rapids 0. Off the left side this time for Taylor Underwood. He got stood up and nowhere to go. A gain of a yard for Taylor. 1:10 to go here in the first quarter. Our only other game is not only other game. Newman Catholic and Niagara. It's a 14-0 lead for Newman Catholic in their first quarter. .50 seconds to go, first quarter, 15-0 Amherst. Marathon driving on their third possession. Third's in the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself off the left side. It was a option read there. Nerdall on the tackle along with Jackson Lutz. It's going to be third down and long coming up for Marathon, but they will take us to the second quarter. 15-0 Amherst. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty. We'll be back with the second quarter after this.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
All right, second quarter about to get underway here in Amherst. It's going to be 3rd and 9 here for Marathon, trailing 15-0 at the Amherst 35-yard line. True Thurs in at quarterback, of course, with Xavier Pinter to his right. Couple of receivers set, back to pass again. Thurs, pressure is on, looking for his receiver, arm fighting, and they're going to get him for a pass interference. Going to be called on Logan Hintz. Had him beat, Logan pushed him out of his line. It's going to be a first down for Marathon. And penalty here to They're going to call a holding penalty. It's going to be just enough. Needed 9, got 10 on the penalty. It's going to be a first down for Marathon. Coach Lusick trying to argue for a holding at the line on the rush. 1st and 10, right at the 25-yard line.
First down, Red Raiders.
Marathon trying to punch it in here in the second quarter. Thurs back under center. Pressure on right away. Looking towards the end zone. Has his receiver. Touchdown, Marathon. Garrett Bracewell on the wheel route. Beats Sully Perkins again. And Marathon's on the board. 14 seconds into the second quarter. Garrett, an extra burst of speed to get past Perkins. And the Red Raiders are in the end zone. Ben Stowell will be in to attempt the PAT. They're pulling an Amherst here, lining up on the far side. Huddling up, and then they'll get back into their formation. But Marathon on the board here in the second quarter. A passing attack for Marathon, big on that possession. Ben Stowell, the junior, in to attempt the PAT. Good snap. Good hold. It is up, and it is good. 11:46 to go in the first half. New score, Amherst 15 and Marathon 7. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Successful drive for the Red Raiders. Able to punch it into the end zone for the first time tonight. All the Amherst returners are lined up within 20 yards of each other, and now they back out. Stowell back to kick it away. Stowell boots it away. A nice kick there by Ben. Nerdahl backing all the way up and is going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Call JG Plumbing for all your residential or commercial plumbing needs. As your local Amana dealer, you can always trust in JG to get it fixed and get it off your mind. That's JG Plumbing in Amherst. Falcons will start on the near hash at their own 20-yard line. Starting their fourth possession here tonight. A couple of touchdown runs, and then they got stopped on their third possession, punted it away, and Marathon able to punch it in. $11:46 to go, first half, 15-7 Amherst. Going to hand it off to Nerdahl off the right side. He's going to be taken down, stayed on his feet. Initial contact. Initial contact was Nienabuck. Able to gain 7 on that play somehow. It's going to be second down and 3. Once again in the pistol, 3 receiver set. Lusick lined up off the right tackle. Kleduski is going to hand it up the middle again, and Nerdall up to the 35-yard line. Gains 8 more, first down Amherst.
First and 10, Falcons.
Again, keeping an eye on that other score. Stratford leads Wittenberg Burnhamwood 7-6. $10:50 to go, first half, 15-7 Amherst. Again, a 65-yard touchdown and a 61-yard touchdown run for the Falcons. True Thurs just connected with Garrett Bracewell in the last possession for Marathon to score. Kleduski taken down at about the 37-yard line, a gain of a couple. I'll give him the 38, gain 3 on the play. Second down and 7 coming up. Kleduski again, pistol, hands it off to Nerdall up the middle. He's going to carry defenders all the way up to near the 45-yard line.
Nerdall with the carry to the 44-yard line.
They'll put him at the 44, third and a yard. Third down and a yard here for Amherst. Kleduski turns back and tells Aiden Nerdall an adjustment. And he tells him to block, and Kleduski gets the first down and more. Cutting back to the opposite side, breaks a tackle to the 25, the 20, the 15-10. Touchdown, Michael Kleduski, and he goes 56 yards on the touchdown. And another long gainer for Amherst results in a touchdown. 56 yards for the Falcons. Turned around, I'm assuming told Aiden where to block, and got a big block out of it, and then just made the rest of the defenders miss. Tyler Loken now in to attempt the PAT. Low snap, good hold by Kleduski, and it is up, and it is good. 9:14 to go in the first half. Amherst answers back. They lead 22-7. You're watching high school football in Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Whitetail Lanes is your fun headquarters in central Wisconsin. We offer a clean, family-friendly environment. Whether you come to bowl, eat, visit our pro shop, or just hang out, we'll show you what customer service is all about. We pride ourselves on serving excellent food at reasonable prices. Try our Friday night fish fry, or come out on Saturdays for our delicious homemade pizza cooked in our new stone ovens. Book us for your next party or event. Once you've been here, we know you'll be back. Whitetail Lanes, just north of Amherst Junction on Q.
Loken in to kick it away here for Amherst. And Amherst is going to be offsides. Another special teams mistake for Amherst. They'll move him back a couple yards. This has been one of the Achilles heels for Amherst so far this season, has been their special teams. Loken will do it again, 5 yards further back. And smashes it again. It's going to be taken by Behrens. Cuts it back, and he's going to be roped down at the 25 by Talon McCormick. And a flag comes in after the play. Dead ball, personal foul on Amherst. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike penalty on the Falcons. After the tackle by McCormick. It's going to be 15 yards further up now for Marathon to start their next possession. And Marathon will start all the way up at their own 42-yard line.
Ball be placed at the 42-yard line.
First and 10 Marathon, 9:07 to go here in the first half. Thurs back under center. And got Amherst to jump off sides. Another mistake by the Falcons. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. After that penalty, you knew that Amherst was going to be amped up, and Marathon took advantage of it. So back-to-back penalties, 15 and 5. And now it's 1st and 5 for Marathon with 9:07 to go. Thurs try to get him to jump off sides again, changes the play. And off the right side for Pintor, ran into his own offensive lineman. And is going to be taken down at the bottom of the pile. Was Otto Engelmeyer. 2nd and 2 from the 50-yard line. Second and 2, 8:30 to go, first half. Thurs in the shotgun now. He's going to keep it himself. And flag comes in. It's going to be a holding penalty on Drew Wolfel.
There's a flag in the play.
Second down and 12 coming up. Going to move him back. Consult with Cannon Hodges. A holding penalty on the Red Raiders. Only Storage serving the Amherst area, offering extra large units for businesses, boats, RVs, or an extra garage. Secure, affordable, and open 24/7. Visit us online to reserve your spot today. They'll push him back to the 40, 2nd and 12 coming up. With 8:15 to go here in the first half. 22-7 Amherst. Wolfel rolling, now a screen pass out to the right side. Going to be taken down, and no, he's going to stay up. First down, extra effort by Fred Talinsky. They'll put him right at the 48-yard line. Perfect play call. And it's going to be close. See what they do. They're going to give him the first down. The White Hat's going to look and give him the first down. Needed 12, got 12.5 on the screen pass. 1st and 10 Marathon with 7:25 to go first half. Near side, going to be dropped. Yep, hit the ground on the attempted pass to Owen Krauser.
Number 34, Owen Krauser.
A 2nd and 10 coming up. 7:18 to go. Second and 10 for Marathon. Ball at the Amherst 48-yard line. Thurs back to pass, has his receiver Pintor on the near side, falls inside the 45 to the 44. Gain of 4 on the play, 3rd down and 6 coming up.
To the 44-yard line. 3rd down and 6.
$6:45 to go, first half. A quick moving first quarter. Game has stalled out a little bit here in the second. Pressure right up the middle. Thurs looking, has his man again, but incomplete. Threw it away from Barons. Had Sawyer Barons again on the wheel route and just missed him. Missed another touchdown. Looks like Logan Gladusky has his right shoulder wrapped up. No jersey on. Fourth and 6 from the 44. Tate Sonnentag back to punt it again. Tate's had some good ones today. This one not so good. That takes a Marathon bounce and run up the middle. There goes Hintz. And Hintz will take it to the house, but it is coming back. Aiden Nerdall lays the boom. Couple of flags coming in, and William Turtelot slow to get up. And it's going to be a first down for Amherst all the way back well inside their own territory. I think they missed one here at about the 35 or 40-yard line, but the block in the back earlier in that sequence, or the hold, not sure who he was on. Yeah, I don't know if that was Sully Perkins. May have had one later on in the no, that was a good block too. That's a tough block in the back. I think they called it on Otto Engelmeyer, but man, that's a tough one to maybe not more. It's probably more so of a blindside hit than it was a block in the back. Did they? Yeah, looking back on it on the replay here, it was it's a long conversation. Coach Lusick talking to the offense as well. 6:04 to go. They'll have it at the put it at the 11-yard line for Amherst. Falcons will start with 6:04 to go here in the second quarter. Just about penalty-free last week for the Falcons. Not so much this week here against Marathon. Gladusky will hand it off to Perkins. He's going to be tripped up in the backfield by Owen Krauser. Loses 5 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 15 at about the 6. Good play there by Krauser. Second and 15 all the way back inside the 6. Gladusky's going to turn up, and he's going to fall inside the 15. And needed one man to miss. Nearly got it, all up to the 17-yard line. Gain of 11, 3rd and 4 coming up. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter, 22-7 Amherst. Score from Wittenberg, Burnwood, 7-6. Tigers over the Chargers. And run up the middle, Aiden Nerdahl, first down and more inside, or past the 25.
To the 29-yard line.
4:35 to go. .425 left. Hands it up the middle does for Nerdahl, nearing the 35. They'll put him at the 34. Gains 5 on the play. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 3:45 to go. Gladusky in the pistol. Run up the middle. It's going to be a first down for Aiden. More for the junior running back. He's going to tiptoe the sideline, stay in bounds up to the 25-yard line.
First and 10, Falcons.
41-yard gainer there for Nerdahl. When they've needed big gainers, it's been Aiden tonight. 3:10 to go here in the first half. Tyler Loken in at running back now for Amherst, flanking Gladusky's left side. 4 receivers set. In motion goes Perkins. And on the pass to Perkins, cuts back, cuts right and left, and gains a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Pass is complete to number 4, Sonny Perkins. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8.
Second and 8 for Amherst, under 2.5 minutes to go. Gladusky is going to keep it himself. Run right up the middle. He's going to be spun around near the 20 or the 16-yard line. Third down and a half a yard for Amherst. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
If I forget, though, text me because you got my number.
1:45 to go. Gladusky back to pass. Looking. Corner of the end zone has Hodges. Touchdown! Cannon Hodges from Michael Gladusky, 16 yards out. And Amherst scores again with 97 seconds to go here in the first half. Hodges into the end zone. And Amherst leads 28-7. Glodowski to Hodges. Tyler Loken in to attempt. Good snap. Good hold. The PAT is up, and it is good. 97 seconds to go, first half. Amherst 29 and Marathon 7. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Future Falcon football player.
97 seconds to go.
Youth tackle football will take the field immediately after cheer. Once again, tonight's concession stand is supporting our Amherst PTO.
.97 seconds left here in the first half. Tyler Loken boots it away. And going to be chased down and taken by Bryson Schneider. And Kaden Yakush on the tackle with 1:31 to go here in the first half. Yakush along with J.C. Bowman. First and 10 at the 21 for Marathon. They've got 3 timeouts left. Amherst with a couple. Five receivers set now for the Red Raiders. Back to pass, pressure's on. Thurs rolling out to his right, looking for a receiver, looking up to Yakush. He's got it! Intercepted, no, out of bounds. They're going to say Yakush was out of bounds. It's an incomplete pass. It's going to be second down coming up. Yakush thought he had it. Second and 10 coming up here for Marathon. The official right down the line saw it well. And third is going to be taken down at about the 22. Timeout Amherst with 1:15 remaining. 1:15 remaining. It'll be at the 22-yard line.
One more time, we'd like to thank Ben Phelan out of Stevens Point Orthopedics.
Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses, job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. We third down and 9 out of the timeout. Amherst will then use their next timeout to stop it on fourth down, and will have an opportunity to get the ball back if they can stop him here on third down. New London over Shawano 12-3 at halftime. We'll get you score updates here from around Zaleski Sports. See if we get one from Wittenberg Burnhamwood here. Looks like they're in halftime up there. 7-6 Stratford over Wittenberg Burnhamwood at halftime.
Third down and 8, Red Raiders.
Third and a long 8 here for Marathon. Ball on the near hash mark. True thirds with 4 receivers set. Javier Pinter, the running back flanking True's left side. Shotgun formation. And then a false start. It's going to be called on Drew Wolfel, the receiver on the far side. He was ready to take off. That's a false start on Marathon. It's going to be third down and 13 now. 1:15 to go.
Ball being placed at the 17-yard line. Third down and 13.
Same formation. Sawyer Barons and Garrett Bracewell, the receivers of the near side. Back to pass. Thurs. Pressure on. Rolling out to his right. Looking. It's going to be caught at the 28-yard line. And Amherst will call their third and final timeout with 65 seconds to go. It'll be fourth down and about 3 to go.
Fourth down and 3.
Out of the final Amherst timeout. Get you some score updates here. Fox Valley Lutheran all over Waupaca in the first half, 42-3. Assumption and Iola Scandinavia at the break from Southwood County Stadium. It is tied at 14. We'll get more score updates here at halftime before we await Shelly Hoffenbecker for our halftime conversation with Shelly. Again, Shelly going into the Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Association Hall of Fame at the end of the month for her contributions and her incredible success here at Amherst. Starting back in 1999, taking that incredible girls team to state and winning it in blowout fashion in the state championship game over Viroqua. Went back in 2000. She had a stretch between 06 and 09. They went 4 years in a row. Again, that's when they played the girls' state tournament at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. From 06 to 09, they won it in dramatic fashion in 2009. Short punt this time. And it's going to take a marathon roll inside the 35 to the inside the 30 to the 28 with 53 seconds to go in the first half. No timeouts for Amherst. They got 72 yards to go. No timeouts left for the Falcons. (29-7).
First and 10, Falcons.
Four receivers set with Aiden Erdahl behind Michael Gladusky. 53 seconds to go. Back to pass. And tipped at the net, or not at the net, at the in the volleyball vocabulary. 50 seconds left. 29-7 Amherst. Marathon will start the second half with the football. Back to pass. Across the middle. Looking for Lusick. And incomplete. 3rd down and 10 coming up. Logan Gladusky is able to get his pads back on for Amherst. See if Logan will be able to play in the second half. 3rd down and 10, 45 seconds to go. Back to pass again. Looking, stepping up, and it's going to be taken down. And timeout's going to be called now by Marathon with 38 seconds to go.
Timeout, Red Raiders.
First timeout for Marathon. The Red Raiders with 2 timeouts. They'll get the football back with about 30 seconds left. The 31-yard line. Again, Fox Valley Lutheran all over Waupaca tonight. Superior 21-7. McGuanago leads 14-0 over Oconomowoc at halftime. 4th down and 7. 38 seconds to go. Gladusky back to punt. And they're going to fake it. Nerdall, he's going to be close up to the 42, and they're not going to get it. It's going to be first down Marathon with 33 seconds to go and 2 timeouts. They did not make it. First down Red Raiders. 33 seconds to go, 2 timeouts, and an offense that has been very good at passing. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We have a recognition of a Hall of Fame basketball coach, junior cheer, future Falcons football.
At the 37.5-yard line. 33 seconds to go. Behrens and Bracewell, the receivers to the far side. Thurs sends Tylinski in motion. True rolling out to his right, looking, and incomplete through the hands of intended receiver Fred Tylinski. 2nd and 10 coming up, 28 seconds to go. Ball a little closer to the 38-yard line this time instead of the 37. Moved it back about a quarter of a yard. Barron's the receiver to the far side. Bracewell to the near side. Back to pass again. Rolling out to his right. Pressure on across the middle. It's going to be intercepted by the Falcons. That's the 5th interception by True Thurs this year. And Sully Perkins right in the middle of it all for Amherst. See if Coach Lusick will just take a knee and finish this first half off. A lot of congestion there on the pass across the middle. 4 Red Raider receivers all within 7 yards of each other. 21 seconds to go. No timeouts for the Falcons. 29-7 Falcons. And the second quarter has taken a long, long time. Nerdall off the right side with a stiff arm. First down and more for Aiden. There he goes! Aiden Nerdall! Oh, my goodness, 78 yards! Oh, wow! Aiden Nerdall. Aiden Nerdall goes 78 yards in 13 seconds. And Amherst Scores right here at the end of the half. Unbelievable. Off the right side, used a stiff arm, and he was off to the races. My goodness. What a turn that was. Turnovers resulting in points for the Falcons tonight. Aiden Nerdahl outran the secondary, and now they're going to attempt the two-point conversion here. Gladowski is going to walk into the end zone for the two-point conversion. With 8 seconds to go, it's 37-7 Amherst. We'll keep it here for the final 8 seconds of the first half. But what a turn that was. The Falcons turning the game on its head here. Wow. And don't forget, stick around for our halftime show. We'll have a couple minutes to give you first half scores from around Zaleski Sports tonight, and then we'll be joined by Shelly Hoffenbecker, the soon-to-be Hall of Fame head coach, or former head coach of the Amherst girls basketball team. Again, 203 wins in her tenure, a couple of state championships. 10 years apart were the state championships, 99 and 2009. A little squibber there. It's going to be taken and fallen on by Swain Stencil with 6.3 seconds remaining. Red Raiders will start the second half with a football. But Truthers will just kneel on it and head into halftime. Falcons led 15-0 after the first quarter. They lead at halftime, 37-7. We'll be back with some first half scores here on Zaleski Sports. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Imagine if your orthopedic clinic, surgery center, and physical therapy were all in one place with one team. At Stevens Point Orthopedics, you'll have a clinic where a friendly voice always answers your call. If you need further care, it's a short walk to meet our surgery center team, or down the hall to meet a group of our physical therapists. There is one space and one team for the best orthopedic care in central Wisconsin. That's Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment and hometown care.
Hello, Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Felt's Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
All right, welcome back to Amherst. Shelley being recognized on the field before she makes her way up here. Again, quite the honor for Coach Hoffenbecker, and we'll talk to Shelley here in just a moment. The second Amherst basketball coach to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, Greg Jensen, was inducted about 10 years ago for his outstanding performance as the head coach. I got to play for Greg, and that was an absolute honor. 21-14 Superior over Eau Claire North. Fox Valley Lutheran all over Wapaka. McWanago over Oconomowoc, 14-0 at halftime. Durand, Arkansas, 29-7 over Neelsville Granton. Loyal Greenwood, 8-0 over Colby. They're still in the first quarter after some thunderstorms moved through the western part of the state. Stratford up 7-6 on Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Kaukauna and Neenah, let's see what they got. Neenah up 15-0 on Kaukauna. We'll have Shelley come up here in just a moment. Lakeland all over Mosinee, 24-7 at halftime. That's kind of a surprise. Grantsburg and Cadott. Grantsburg 10-0 over Cadott. Cadott may be the surprise of the year so far this year. Abbotsford 42-0 over Pacelli at halftime. Assumption and Iola Scandinavia tied at 14. Edgar and Marquette Academy. Let's see what they got. Don't have a, there you go. They're tied at 6 in DeForest. Wausau West and DC Everest, 3-0 Everest with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter already. Marshfield 20-6 over Eau Claire Memorial at halftime. Wisconsin Rapids and Spash. Let's see what Mike Wendlett's got over there. 35-0 at halftime. Spash on top. Niagara and Newman Catholic. See what they've got over there. It is a 22-0 lead for Newman Catholic over Niagara. We'll take a quick break. Have Coach Hoffenbacher after this here on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Welcome back to Amherst High School, being joined now by future Hall of Fame girls basketball coach here at Amherst, Shelley Hoffenbacher. Shelley, first off, congratulations. It's quite the honor to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and you're going in with another legend, Greg Jensen here at Amherst, went in a couple years ago. Just talk about the feeling you had when you got the phone call that you're heading to the Hall of Fame.
I'm humbled. Definitely really excited. I was actually shocked. When I got the message, I was at a family function at the time, and I read it over and over again, and I was just like, wow. I mean, it's humbling.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is to be joining like that type of group, and I'm excited.
Oh, absolutely. And luckily enough for me, I got to grow up watching you coach and watching the girls and the teams that you got to coach. That 1999 team, one of the best teams to ever come through Amherst High School. Just talk about jumping into that role right away and going to state that first year.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, that year, we took some bumps right away. We hit some teams in their prime that were WISA teams right away at the beginning that got us going. New coach, new system. I implemented like the full court press after made miss baskets. The team had to get used to me. I had to get used to them, and we kind of changed things around, changed players around, and all that. We lost our first few games of the year, close ones, overtime, and then after that, we went on to win every single game and went on to win and be state champions. And I mean, just had one of the most exciting seasons after that. So I mean, so memorable.
And doing the little research that I did, I tried to research a little bit, a lot of history against Marathon. I mean, that sectional final to go to state, snapping a 50-game winning streak that I read in the Stevens Point Journal. A lot of history against this Marathon team.
A little funny story there is, and I hope I don't offend anybody when I say this, but they had such a tradition, such a long tradition of their success, that they already had their hotel rooms booked for state and the parents and everybody. And we had no ranking. We had nothing. Yep. Nobody was expecting us to do anything. And they were already ranked, and they had their hotel rooms, and even the parent, everybody was talking to us afterwards, and they said they were just shocked. And for us to come along and be able to do what we did, it just speaks volumes of how the girls stepped up and just went along to believe that they didn't have to have a number,
Yep.
And that was our whole belief the whole time. The whole season was just like, hey, we are who we are. We don't have to have a ranking. It doesn't matter if they have their hotel rooms, that's why games are played.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. And then you get down to Madison and get job done. You won your semifinal, and then still have it on VHS at my house.
Oh my goodness.
19-0 start against Viroqua in the state championship game, and cruised from there. Went to state again the next year. Had a little hiatus for a while, but then go 4 years in a row and finally cap it off with another state championship. I have the great privilege to watch a lot of girls basketball. One of the more dramatic finishes to a state championship game with Jenna Pitt hitting the game-winning shot. Just talk about that 4-year stretch and finally capping it off the final year.
Oh my goodness! Oh, those girls. I can't even imagine what they feel like and the memories that they have, because, I mean, some of those girls. I mean, it was just like absolute tradition, just going down there. I mean, the people in Madison knew them, and just her, Jenna, stepping up there and hitting them like that. I mean, just so proud of her. And just, I mean, I was looking at pictures of it, and just from the sidelines, the expressions and that, and just, it just, the whole community, how we were backed and just, I don't know how to explain it, but the small town thing. And I mean, we were all reliving that shot. We were reliving the whole experience. And for years, I don't think it ever goes away. I can still see it. I can still see it going down. I can still see, just all the moments of it, and just the like all those years, those girls, with getting down there, they work so hard, and deserve every moment of that.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. And you talk about all the girls that you got to coach, and all those teams had a lot of very successful and very helpful assistant coaches as well. Obviously, Jay Pitt at the end, had Deb Otto your first couple years.
Yep.
Just talk about those assistants that helped guide you through that as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, the solid. Whenever I needed anything, they're right there, ready to, step up and give it advice and stuff. It's just really nice to be able to have that. And yeah, I mean, two different styles of assistant coaches for sure, and Otter being more quiet and doing her thing and helping me in the ways that she helped me, and Jay taking a little bit more active role. And I love both of them, enjoyed both of their help. And with me, I'm very flexible, and I never ever minded whichever way anybody wanted to help out. I never shied away from having anybody, wanting to help, because, it just helps the girls out whenever anybody can step in whatever role they want to.
Yeah, absolutely. And you, obviously, ceremony or the induction in a couple of weeks. What has been that process like between getting that phone call or message until now, just a couple of weeks away before you go down there and get your name into the Hall of Fame?
Well, there's been a lot of things that they've needed me to send in. I mean, You know, they've had me write up some stuff, just kind of on my coaching stuff and pictures. They've needed, you know, they're going to do like a slide presentation. They've needed, you know, who's going to escort, who's going to present, different things like that. You know, we've had a big loss with Jerry Pettigrew in the process. I still have his, which is really sad. So much that he's done for basketball. I have saved his. He jacked me up. I was at my son's baseball game, and he left me a voicemail, jacking me up. I'm gonna save it though,
Yep.
because I didn't get it. I didn't send stuff in right when I needed to, and you know, he's right on it, and he's like, Shelly, and you know, but it's priceless having him, you know, on there. And I called him right back and talked to him, but I have, you know, different voicemails on there. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, just getting ready for that. I mean, I'm excited, anticipating it. It's gonna be, you know, really awesome having my family, you know, have family and some friends down there, and just, you know, being part of that. And even have a grandson now who will be down there too. So yeah, it will be very nice.
And you've been obviously very fortunate and along this journey to have a lot of people in your life to guide you through this. You didn't mention it tonight, but I know your mom is a big part of all this. And just talk about the family aspect of being able to coach when you did. Again, you see pictures all the time. How little Lexi was in those state tournament pictures. Just talk about the family aspect of it as well.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. Well, Lexi was my little manager, which was amazing to have her by my side. I mean, oh wow, I got to keep it together here. Yeah, wow. I mean, yeah, it was so cool having her as the manager. You know, even looking back at pictures, having her in the state champion, you know, ship. And also, you know, early on, after the first state championship, you know, my team always teased me that, you know, that she was kind of a state championship baby after the fact. So there's a kind of little ongoing joke there. But yeah, as my parents go, oh my gosh, you know, a big part of coaching is you have to have that support system. And yeah, you know, I'm divorced now, but I still have to give, you know, a shout out to, you know, my ex. I mean, he was, you know, Jay, he was a big still, you know, he was there to, you know, support me and allow me to do that. But my, you know, and his mom also, his parents, you know, would watch the kids. And my parents have been amazing all the way through. My mom and dad have always been my huge support system. They watched the kids too all the time. And you know, my dad was the one out in the driveway with me when I was little. I mean, I had a little thing. I was out there 2 years old, sometimes forgetting even to put clothes on. The neighbors would say, hey, is she okay? I'd get my ball and start shooting, and Dad would, you know, I mean, he's the one that, you know, taught me that if you give 100%, 110% at whatever you do. And that started out as a player, and that went into my coaching. And I was like, if I'm going to coach, I'm going to give 110% to my players. And that, you know, so I needed that support system from everybody around me if I was going to do that. You know, my family, you know, my kids, you know, Caden, Cameron, and Lexi, you know, they, you know, had to have time away from Mom because of that too. So I appreciate them. I appreciate, you know, the time away. But yeah, my parents, and like I said, you know, all of them, you know, played a part of allowing my teams and I to be successful.
And you mentioned on those state runs how this town, this community came together. Before we wrap things up, any final things that you would like to say to the town or the community or the school for the sport that you had?
Oh gosh. Well, I mean, I absolutely loved this coaching at Amherst. I mean, there's no better place, you know, that I could have coached for all those years. you know, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the community. My gosh, I mean, they were bringing in desserts, you know, from the teams while we were, you know, doing well. I'm thankful for my coaches, you know, for all their support, the fans, you know, athletic directors, just everybody involved, my players, all the way through, the parents, the amazing parents, the teachers here, all the understanding, you know, of, you know, kids staying up late to have to do homework or, you know, having to get out, school, you know, just everybody involved. Anybody I'm forgetting to thank, but yeah, and I'm thankful for the media, you guys, you know, recognizing this, and I'm, you know, thank you Zaleski Sports for doing this. This is so nice. You know, Tim for taking the pictures. My gosh, Adam for doing this. Just this has been overwhelming. I didn't expect any of this, and I'm really thankful. So, thank you.
Put your hands together. Hall of Fame ceremony. Tell us date, time, and location. When is all that stuff?
Okay, I gotta remember this.
I know it's in the
I've been
Wisconsin
messing
Dells.
this up, so hopefully I'm good on this date. You double check me here, but it's
It's a Sunday, right?
It's Sunday, and it should be the 28th, if
Okay.
that's a Sunday.
I think
Double
so.
check me on that, though. Double check me, because I think I said the 29th by accident. But it's at, yes?
28th?
28th,
All right.
okay. So it's the 28th here coming up, and it's at the Wilderness Lodge in the Dells, and it's at 12 o'clock noon.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, once
And
again, yeah.
looking forward to it.
Yeah, once again, thank you for stopping by. Congratulations. Shelly Hoffenbecker will be one of the newest members of the Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Association Hall of Fame at the end of September. Shelly, thank you. Congratulations, and thanks for everything that you did for girls basketball, not just here in Amherst, but throughout the state of Wisconsin. I have the privilege to cover a lot of girls basketball throughout the state in the wintertime, and it has it's become must-watch throughout the state, and it is my love of girls basketball started when I was younger, coming to all of these, a lot of the Amherst games, and we thank you for all of your time and your career coaching here in Amherst. So congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We'll step aside. We'll take a break. Come back with your second half of action here. Amherst 37 and Marathon 7. You are watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
It's more than a job. It's semi-annual bonus, free medical clinic, free gym membership, retirement plan contribution, 11 paid holidays, and benefits start on day one. Apply today. Electrical and mechanical maintenance and production jobs at WIAA Foundry make iron castings the world uses and trusts. Visit jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Equal opportunity employer. Women and minorities encouraged to apply.
Thank you again to Hall of Fame girls basketball coach, former Amherst coach, Shelly Hoffenbecker. And again, I just mentioned to Shelly after the interview, and I mentioned it right at the end of the interview as well. I had the privilege of growing up here in Amherst and going to a lot of basketball games, a lot of football games. And her first year, that 1999 girls basketball team will obviously go down in history here in Amherst. That 2009 team, every team in between there as well. And a remarkable coaching career, and she is rewarded with an induction into the Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Association Hall of Fame at the end of September. So once again, thank you to Shelly. Congratulations to Shelly. And we are getting ready for second half football action here in Amherst. Falcons lead 37-7, and Tyler Loken starts the second half with a touchback. If you're considering a career in fabrication or welding, consider dropping off a resume at Legacy Steel. This brand new addition to our Amherst community is located in the Amherst Business Park. That's Legacy Steel, proud supporter of Amherst Athletics. Brewers Cardinals tonight from American Family Field, 5-0 Crew. They need it after that abysmal week in Arlington. They drop in all those games. Run up the middle. Gain of about 4 they'll give them. It's going to be second down and 6 coming up here for Marathon.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 6.
Get Amherst boys basketball coach, former boys basketball coach Greg Jensen, also in the Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Association Hall of Fame. Run up off the right side, met immediately, and going to gain a couple of yards.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's going to be a third down and about 4, a long 4, about 4.5. Rolling out to his left is Thurs. He is going to toss it over. It's going to be caught by Behrens along the sidelines. And a first down for Marathon.
Push out of bounds from the 37-yard line. First down, Marathon.
Red Raiders will be in Colby next week. Hoping to have a broadcast there for you from Colby, and Amherst will be in Loyal next week. We'll have that game for you on Zaleski Sports. Off the right side, Pintor meets Nerdall on the left side. He's going to be taken down after a short gain.
Gain of 2, second down and 8.
Off the right side, Thurs, first down and more for True. He's going to be tripped up and then breaks the tackle. Run out of bounds by Jesse Blanker. A first down for Thurs.
Push out of bounds from 31-yard line.
Flag comes in. Timeout, Amherst. 9:50 to go, third quarter, 37-7 Falcons. We'll take a break. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
It's more than a job. It's semi-annual bonus, free medical clinic, free gym membership, retirement plan contribution, 11 paid holidays, and benefits start on day 1. Apply today. Electrical and mechanical maintenance and production job at WIAA Foundry. Make iron castings the world uses and trusts. Visit jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Equal opportunity employer. Women and minorities encouraged to apply.
Timeout, Falcons. It'll be 1st and 10 for Marathon. It'll be first down for Marathon at the Amherst 31-yard line. Amherst back in action next week at Loyal. After that, they'll be back home here to take on Spencer Columbus. Spencer Columbus was playing a WIAA Fremont tonight. And you can find all these score updates at ZaleskiSports.com. Thurs will keep it himself. Blanker is there to meet him at about the 30-yard line. Jesse Blanker with the tackle. 13-7 Wittenberg Burnwood over Stratford.
Second down and 8. 29-yard line.
Spash all over Wisconsin Rapids again. 42-0. Whistle blows here as Aiden Nerdahl will have to exit. Caden Yakush will replace him. Yeah, wrapped up there for Nerdahl. 2nd and 8. And going to be met by a whole host of Falcons. First in there, Cannon Hodges. 3rd down coming up. That score from Spencer Columbus and WIAA. 14-0 Warhawks. The other one is Auburndale and Pittsville. Take a look at that one. Auburndale all over Pittsville. Panthers struggling again. 40-0 in favor of Auburndale. 3rd down and long. 8:30 to go. Thurs rolling out to his left, looking, has his receiver again, and going to be taken down at the 23-yard line. Looked like Owen Krauser again on the reception. It's going to be 4th down and 2 coming up. Assumption 28, Iowa Scandinavia 14. Again, check for highlights. There's an injured Falcon on the field. We will take an injury timeout. 8:09 to go here in the third quarter. 37-7 Amherst. Marathon will have a 4th and 2 when we come back. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Score update from Greenwood tonight. Loyal Greenwood leads Colby 16-6. They're still in the second quarter there due to the rain and the storms that went through. Thurs under center, off the left side. First down for True and more. He's going to rumble into up to the 16-yard line. First down Marathon.
Ball's carried to the
Lakeland 24-7 over Mosinee.
16-yard line.
Again, that might be one of the surprises of the night. Not saying Lakeland's not good, but after what Mosinee has done 2 of their first 3 weeks. Take a look at Cadott and Grantsburg. Grantsburg 18-0 over Cadott. Again, the Hornets might be the surprise of the year so far. Off the right side, met immediately and dragged down. On the carry was Cameron Sessions. And the Falcons were there, a gain of about a yard. Take a look at some of these other ones. Marquette Academy and Edgar tied at 6. Fourth quarter at DeForest. 17-0 DC Everest over Wausau West in the fourth quarter. Marshall 20-12 over Eau Claire Memorial. And you can check all these games out at ZaleskiSports.com. The pitch in the backfield, ripped down by Blanker. Jesse Blanker on the tackle. Fred Talinsky on the carry. On the reception. It's going to be a 3rd down and 11. For all your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs is a sure thing to get you back on the road. That's Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Third down and 11. Thurs back to pass. Flag comes in. It is blown dead. It's going to be a false start on Marathon. Illegal procedure. Illegal procedure on the Red Raiders. Going to be 3rd down and 16.
3rd down and 16.
.550 to go here in the third quarter. It's been all Marathon so far here in the quarter. Back to pass Thurs. Looking up. Pump fakes across the middle. It's going to be caught inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. They're going to say Sawyer Barons caught it. They're going to say it was a successful completion. It's going to be 4th down coming up for the right leg of Ben Stowell. Have it at the 11.
To the 11-yard line. 4th down and 5.
So he is lining up where at the 17. So a 27-yard field goal attempt here for Ben Stowell. .27-yard attempt is blocked by Amherst. It's going to be picked up by the Falcons up to the 35-yard line. Aiden Nerdahl with the recovery. He didn't get the block, but the recovery is going to be made by Amherst. Judah Cole getting acknowledged on the block. It's going to be 1st and 10 Amherst at the 37-yard line. Up the middle, Nerdahl again. Aiden to the 45. Going to be 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Nerdahl with an 8-yard carry to the 45-yard line. 2nd down and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line. 4 minutes and counting here in the third quarter. Gladowski again hands off to Nerdal off the left side. First down and over for Aiden. Up to the 42-yard line. Another first down for Aiden.
First and 10, Falcons.
Gain of a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 coming up for Amherst.
Second down and 9.
.310 and counting here in the third quarter. Thank you all again for tuning in tonight on Zaleski Sports. We'll have Amherst and Loyal Greenwood next week, as well as Marathon Colby we're hoping for. It's caught in the backfield by Lusick, and he gets popped at the 39-yard line. Third down and about 6 coming up for Amherst.
Pass complete to number 11, Cal Lusick. Gain of 3 on the play.
Fourth down coming up for Amherst. 2:15 and counting. Reminder that no matter where your everyday life, what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. It's going to be close. They've got them at the 32-yard line, and the near official says first down. And they got it for Amherst. Two minutes to go here in the third quarter. Amherst leading 37-7. Again, the other game that we're taking a look at here is Loyal Greenwood and Colby. That was Loyal Greenwood lead at the half, 16-6 on the last look, and then Stratford and Wittenberg-Burnwood back to pass on the out route over to Lusick again along the far sidelines. It's going to be roped out of bounds, or roped down at about the 27. About 4.5 minutes to go in Wittenberg-Burnwood. It's the Chargers. It's the Chargers 13 and Stratford 7. Amherst will meet both of those teams at the end of the year. Weeks 8 here against Stratford. Week 9 will be up in Wittenberg-Burnwood. 1:10 to go, third quarter. 2nd and 5 for Amherst. Gladowski, near side for Lusick. He put his knee down. Yep, caught it, but had the knee down. They're going to lose about a yard on the play.
Pass is complete to number 4, Sully Perkins. No gain on the play.
Third down and 6 with 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Pressure right up the middle. Gladowski looking, stepping up across the middle. It's going to be caught at the 1. Lusick inside the 1. Somehow got it through the arms of the defenders. And it's going to be first and goal for Amherst at the 1-yard line. What concentration there by Lusick to haul it in. First down, Amherst. Wow. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. It's going to be first and goal inside the 1 for Amherst when we start the fourth. 37-7 Amherst. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Meryl. Don't miss the 33rd Annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
All right, fourth quarter about to get underway. Reminder that Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with more than 30 flavors of brats along with chicken, steaks, beef, deli meats, local and seasonal favorites, and more. It's all at Ski's Meat Market. They're located on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. The International Bank of Amherst invites you to bank locally with all the amenities you'd expect from your local bank. Great rates and local friendly service with a smile. Put your trust in the International Bank of Amherst. The nose of the football nearly right on that white end line. Right on the nose of the end zone. Aiden Nerdahl's already scored a couple of times. And with the touchdown here, we'll have running clock the remainder of our ball game tonight. As we close in on 9 o'clock here in Amherst. Gladusky back to pass, quick pass, and incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Second down.
11:57 to go here in the fourth. (37-7) Amherst. Again, thank you all again for making us part of your Friday night here on Zaleski Sports. Had 17 games for you tonight. And Nerdahl will power his way into the end zone again. Amherst leads 43-7 here with 11:52 to go. We'll have running clock the remainder here once the kickoff is had. It is 43-7 Falcons. Nerdahl in again. Looks like Wittenberg-Burnhamwood is going to come away with a big win over Stratford tonight. Tyler Loken in to attempt the PAT, the best snap of the night. Good hold, and it is good. 11:52 to go here in the ball game. It's Amherst 44, Marathon 7. We'll take a break. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto your 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
11:52 to go here as we'll have the kickoff momentarily. Loken the boot away. It's going to be taken by Barons at about the 7. And has an opening along the sidelines, then rushed out of bounds again by Nerdahl. And Aiden comes up hobbling after running into the official as well. Clock will run for the remainder here with 11:30 to go. Adam Skibicki with with First Weber, your trusted partner for buying or selling, offering expert guidance, personalized service, and proven results. Let's turn your real estate goals into reality. Contact Adam today. Amherst will improve to 4-0 on the year, 2-0 in conference play. Thurs back to pass, rolling out to his left, and has Behrens again caught, taken down by Hintz and Yakush. It's a first down for the Red Raiders. Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to provide complimentary sports physicals. Call 715-344-0701, 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment today. First and 10 for Marathon at the 45-yard line, working north to south, left to right on your screen. Thurs to the right side, pitches out to the near side for Pinter, and he's going to be taken down nicely in the open field by number 28, Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson. Going to be 2nd and 9 coming up with under 10 minutes to go. Mutual of Austin Insurance celebrating 150 years. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofausta.com. Find an agent near you. Score from American Family Field, 5-2 Brewers. Top of the 7th inning over this territory up to the 48.5-yard line.
Ball's carried to the 49-yard line. 3rd down and 4.
Again, keeping an eye on that Stratford-Wittenberg-Burnhamwood games. Wittenberg has it 3rd and 20 with 2:11 to go. 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. That must be 4th down. They're punting it away. Third down and 4. Back to pass. Thurs. It's going to be caught again by Behrens. Breaks a couple of tackles. First down for Marathon. Really nice return there for Stratford. That's going to get a little dicey up in Marathon County. Going to be 1st and 10 for Stratford at the 25-yard line with 2:14 remaining. 1st and 10 here for Marathon at the 37-yard line of Amherst with 8:10 to go. Rolling out to his right, he's going to be tripped up in the hole, and back there again was Jackson Lutz, I believe. Yep, Jackson was back there. Second and 10. Thurs rolling out to his right now. Pressure is on. Steps up. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to be taken down by Lutz again, trying to punch out the ball from the backside on the tackle. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 2.
Jacob Ruggles into the game for Amherst. Third down and 3 to go. Off the left side. Close. On the carry was number 21, Taylor Underwood.
Ball's carried by number 21, Taylor Underwood. Gain of 2. 4th down and 1.
He's had a jump ball in the end zone in Wittenberg-Burnwood. Looks like Stratford, the Stratford wide receiver, may have been able to come away with it. It looked like number 11 had the interception for Wittenberg, but Stratford scored, and it's tied at 13. Rolling out to his left, gets the edge. Thurs, first down and more. Yakush takes him down inbounds at the 16-yard line. A minute and 42 to go in Wittenberg. Stratford has tied it at 13. A field goal or a PAT would put them up by a point. And it's no good. So Stratford and Wittenberg tied at 13 with 1:42 to go. The field goal, the PAT was not close. Hit as he throws it to the end zone. It's going to be dropped, nearly intercepted again. Drew Thurs hit on the release by Landon Austin. That's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. We'll have an abbreviated WIAA Foundry postgame show tonight. Get some stuff figured out here and get some stuff figured out and get you ready for some upcoming games. But technical difficulties off the right side for Pinter. He cuts back inside the 10. It's going to be 3rd down and a yard. With 4:15 to go. So Assumption leads Scioto Scandinavia 26-20. iScan will have the ball with 3 minutes to go at their own 42-yard line. So a lot of close games going down to the wire on Zaleski Sports tonight of our 17. Hit as he's going to hit and Landon Austin with the sack. 4th down coming up for Marathon. And it looks like Ben Stowell will come in to kick. Nope. What's going on here? Maybe 4th down and 9 with 3:15 to go. Looks like Thurs had exited, but he is still out there. 4th and 9 for Marathon. Back to pass. Looking towards the end zone. It is up and it is intercepted by number 24, Talon McCormick. Talon McCormick with the interception. And Marathon is denied the end zone here late in the 4th. Falcons will have it with 2:20 to go. As we will try and sort some stuff out here. We'll go mute for a second here. Landon Austin up the middle on the carry. We'll head down to the field to see if we can get you a post-game interview here on Zaleski Sports. Wapaka Foundry post-game coming up here on Zaleski Sports. Amherst 44, Marathon 7. As the clock will wind down, get downstairs before the people start exiting, and we will go from there. One final play here tonight from Heartland Farms Field in Amherst. Amherst will improve to 4-0 on the year, 2-0 in the conference. And it's an offsides, and that will run us down here to end our ball game. Wapaka Foundry postgame coming up next here on Zaleski Sports. You've been watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
The mission at Wapaka Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help, they're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
Wapaka has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and Wapaka supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I'd like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up Wapaka Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, Wapaka is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
Wapaka Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in Wapaka, and I love that.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Coach, not the cleanest game, but a win's a win. We'll take it. As you said, Evans opened up here. It was not clean. We're going to talk about that this week. We kind of shot ourselves in the foot. We had some. It wasn't clean, as you said, but we made some plays. Our offensive line opened up some holes there. As they say, even found the rock. Michael made some good reads. We just
defensively once again. Home the 7 point. You did a great job as well.
Another long bus trip up to Loyal next week, but a conference game you got to play. Let's talk about another long trip.
Another long trip to Loyal, which I think we're 4-0. It'll be a great game. I mean, both teams are undefeated. We're looking forward to the challenge. We got to keep getting better every day. So let's get out of here and get dry.
Thanks, Coach. Next week. We'll see you next week here on Celeste Sports. What? Nope.